you realize that also personal interest, because you are all human, also play a part. And that plays a part because I believe in Africa opportunities are not as robust. And of course, the opportunity to extract political rent, so that then political rent or political capital becomes another factor of production. And I am sure I'm not speaking of something you don't know, because by the look of things, some of you work in government also. So that ability then motivates people to depart from areas that are very productive. When you go to the US, for example, most young people in universities want to go to Silicon Valley or Wall Street, because you are likely to become a billionaire by the route of Wall Street or Silicon Valley than you can in politics, because there the structures are already too refined for political rent to be extracted. And I hope, without criticizing, because I believe it's a level of democracy and the level of having institutions ambazo zimekomaa, that gradually we are reaching there as Kenya and as Africa, where most bright people, intelligent people, yes, some will come to leadership, but we'll also have a sizable number going into real areas, and especially areas around entrepreneurship, because we have scarcity of that. And how I see corruption, and I'm starting with it, beyond the one that we know of taking something from somebody to do something, in the magnitude of it, it also distorts economic incentives. Because if you can make 200 million by just doing 1, 2, 3 things without elaborating, an equivalent money where a listed company makes in their full year results as net profit, then definitely there is a distortion of economic incentive. Because for us human beings, the shorter the route, the better. And therefore, if there are shorter routes to get 100 million, 200 million, without having to do too much, then that route is more taken. But then in the entirety of things, it then distorts the whole fabric around entrepreneurship and around the economy, because people are more motivated to take the shorter route. And you can imagine if you can gain that kind of money I've mentioned, when the only factor of production is you and the position, and another listed company, for example, which has employed thousands of people, making the same in end of year profit in terms of net profit, then you can clearly see a distortion. That yes, this person engages a lot of factors, engages a lot of people, and therefore also, in some way, also plays a part in redistribution, and therefore deals with the issue of equality and equality at the same time. That economic disruption and distortion is, I think, what we need to gradually continue to decimate, so that people take a route of entrepreneurship, other than not just taking a route of politics, but also of private sector. Many times I wonder, and I'm sure Governor will bear me witness, why, if you look at Kenya, everyone wants to join